Dating in 2026, the situation for it is so bad. Right now, the people around my age, if you aren't in a relationship, I feel so bad for you because it is probably the hardest thing to find somebody that's going to be down for you, that's going to be there for you between the hard times and the good times. Somebody that's going to be there for you. Like finding a wife or a husband right now. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say a husband because there's two types of dudes. There's a dude that wants to have a wife, wants to have kids, wants to have a house, wants to have a couple of dogs and just live out life. A normal fella, right? And then there's another guy that wants to live a bachelor until he's 70 years old and would be happy with it. Even though he might be alone in the end, he's going to have a lot of memories that he would deem worthy in his lifetime, right? There's two types of guys. So the guys part isn't really the issue. Yeah, there might be some guy cheaters, but I know for a fact that there's a lot of women cheaters on top of the guy cheaters, okay? Women control the cheating. And it's a fact. Like, no guy, look, at the end of the day, if a guy that's in a relationship tries to find a girl outside of the relationship, it's just a quick fuck. It's nothing to where it's I'm trying to find somebody to replace the person that I am with right now. That does not happen. At least from what I have seen, the guys that I've talked to, and even me being a man, it just doesn't happen. But when it comes to a woman, they'll sit here and find a dude. They'll sit here and pretty much cuddle, do all this other stuff, fuck, yada yada, and still be with the guy instead of just cutting it off. But regardless, man or woman, whoever is in that type of situation, there's no point in you sitting here dragging somebody's life along, wasting folks' time cheating on each other. It just doesn't make sense. When you could just be single doing that thing and not have any feeling of remorse. Why sit here and, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, but at night you're just hopping on any Tom, Dick, and Harold's dick, or you getting into any coochie that you can find. It doesn't make sense. And quite frankly, it's a lot of time and effort to get into that shit. Because how much money are you spending doing that as a man? Because men end up spending money regardless if you're, I don't pay for pussy, I don't pay for pussy. You're paying for the food. You're paying for the Uber. Or you might even pay for the movie. You're paying for something. So you're technically paying for the pussy. And that's just a fact. But even if you're a woman, you're using all your time. You're going out of your way instead of doing something that you might actually want to do. Instead of distracting yourself, instead of educating yourself, you're distracting yourself with some random dude that really don't care about you. It just doesn't make sense. Cheating, period, doesn't make sense. And we are in the generation of cheaters, of people that just want a quick fuck. It's so hard to find somebody that is a husband material or wife material in these times because everybody does not want to go through the hard times and learn each other and learn how to love each other because truthfully, that's what marriage is. That's what a long-term relationship is. You teach your partner how to love you and vice versa. You can't just up and guess that this person's going to love you the way that you want them to love you. It doesn't work that way. You have to communicate your feelings and move forward and actually move forward on the change instead of just, okay, But dating in 2026 is the worst. And I'm not even talking about the Tinder stuff either. Tinder, Hinge, all of them. Facebook friends, blah, blah, blah. It is the same thing. It is literally TikTok, but people. Instead of scrolling on a video, you're scrolling and swiping through people to see if there's an interesting one. Just by who catches your eye. Oh, is this the most attractive looking person? But we all know if it's an extremely attractive looking person, they probably do not have substance. It's just a fact. Half the time it's a guy that's super fine, isn't a funny guy. He has a horrible personality. Half the time it's a super hot lady. She didn't come from being some, oversized woman that actually had personality in the beginning. It's a crazy thing. And it really should be looked into more, is that right now, finding a woman or finding a man is the worst. We have 20v1s, for Christ's sake. I hope the viewers know what the 20v1 is, but it's basically, these people go into a room. Let's say it's one hot woman, and she walks into the room, and there's a line of men with balloons in their hand. And as soon as that woman walks in or she starts talking, the men pop their balloons based off what she's talking about or based off of her looks. It's literally in real life Tinder. Like, oh, she's not my type, pop my balloon because I don't want to deal with you. Oh, she has 2 kids, pop my balloon. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing, is that there are so many single mothers nowadays, and men have moved on from that. I haven't seen, a lot of people really be like, yeah, I fall in love with this woman and she already has 2 kids and I'm going to be here for her. You know how crazy that sounds? A man has already put his own seed in that woman, and you're about to love that woman, spend time with that woman, take her out on dates. And I'm not saying that, single mothers aren't deserving, because that's what my mom is. She's a single mother and she deserved, true love. But there comes a point, if you popped out 3 kids and each kid is by a different baby daddy, you're damaged goods. You're what? What is your value? What are you going to bring to me? What are you going to bring to the table for me? Because all I see is bills and a hankering lady. Somebody that ain't going to make me a sandwich, okay? Because look, we need to normalize sandwich making from our women. God dang it. Bring back the sandwich makers. Because this don't make no dang sense. And it's so crazy how, men get villainized for wanting a woman to do what a woman's supposed to do traditionally. If a man is traditionally supposed to provide, a woman is traditionally supposed to be in that kitchen and making sure that I have a meal ready when I come back from work. Cutting it straight, folks. Cutting it straight, okay? But now you got these girls. They're like, oh, my man sat here and wanted me to cook him dinner, said, go make me a sandwich. I don't want to be with this guy anymore. He's so misogynistic and narcissistic. I'm tired of bitches sitting here saying these big words that they don't know the real meaning of. Okay? The word narcissism, the word diabolical, the word fucking, oh, he's a psychopath. All these things, they don't know the true meaning of. They don't know the actual dictionary meaning. So what are we really talking about? Actually. No, they just want to put a label on a dude for doing something that they don't like. Just go into the kitchen and make a sandwich. How about that? God. But yeah. Dating is so bad right now, and that's probably why the birth rates are really down. Nobody is sitting here having 10 kids with someone because the person, the woman ain't doing the womanly duties, and the guy might be doing the guy duties, but it's a two-way street, you know what I'm saying? Or even it might be vice versa, even if a guy is not sitting here, the breadwinner. And this is another thing that pisses me off. A woman could be the breadwinner and then hold that over a man's head, even though they've come to an agreement saying that, yes, I'm going to let you go to school. I'm going to push you further so you can obtain your dreams. I'm going to stay here so we have a stable foundation. We have a rock to stand on, and you can do what you need to do to further yourself, because at the end of the day, you're furthering us, right? But a woman will be like, I'm tired of being the breadwinner. Like, why can't he make more money? Bitch, if you don't go get in that goddamn kitchen? Like what? I don't get it, brother. I don't get it, bro. It's like you can't have a equal situation with women sometimes. And you'll communicate and they just won't. But look, I'm glad to be in the situation I'm in because I have a pretty good woman. She's pretty good. She's pretty vibes. She makes me a sandwich when I tell her to make me a sandwich. So that's all I really ask for. I go make the money, you make me a sandwich. Bada bing, bada boom. Like, come on. Throw me the cat. Throw me that cat when I can't. Like, come on, bro. That's all niggas really want. Food, kitty, cuddles. That's it. That's it. That's all I need. All right. There's some support on my ideas that I be coming up with. That's all dudes really be wanting. Like, bruh, it's not that hard. But girls be making it so hard. I'm tired of seeing videos of, men are so horrible. Men are the worst. Men. The modern infrastructure that we have today wouldn't be without men. The men were the ones that were making these buildings, making these apartments, making these things that you live in. Men were the ones that were doing all the hard work, doing all the hard jobs, while you got to sit in your air conditioning and I got an office job and I'm working hard. Are you hanging off a metal beam trying to put a bolt through a hole while you're holding a freaking metal beam up? No, you're not. And men had to do that to get us here in a comfortable situation. So I'm tired of this whole men are the worst. Men are trash. They need some dick. Okay? They need some good dick. And they need to be told to go get into. And they need to go to. They need to get. Oh my gosh. They need to go get some dick. And they need to be told to go relax somewhere, okay? Because it don't make no dang sense. Women have done things in history that have really helped us, as in the GPS woman. She was black, by the way. The woman that made the equation for us to have GPS, she is an amazing woman, and women are the reason why we have that, okay? But you can't tell me that a lot of things have come out from a man. And it's just what it is. It's not to be misogynistic. And that's another thing. Misogyny makes no sense because it's seen in a bad light whenever women want it to be. But at the same time, they want a man that makes all the money. They want to be pampered. They want to be, I don't want to have a job. I just want to live because I'm just a girl. You better go to fucking better get to work. Okay, just like every other person. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you all have a good one. See you on the next time.